One hot afternoon, James stood outside a tall, shiny house. His stomach growled, but he didn't care. He had heard that the owner of the house, Mr. William, was the richest man in the city. James was poor, but he didn't want to stay poor forever. He decided to ask Mr. William for help. When Mr. William came out, his car sparkled in the sun, and his clothes looked expensive. James ran to him and knelt down. "Please, sir, help me," he said. "I don't want money. I want to learn how to be like you." Mr. William looked surprised. He called his security guards and said, "Give him 15,000 naira so he can go and do something for himself." But James shook his head. "I don't want the money," he said. "Teach me how to be rich like you. Please, I beg you." The guards tried to pull James away, but he stood his ground. He blocked the car door. Refusing to move, Mr. William sighed and stepped out of the car. "Follow me," he said. James followed him to a quiet corner. Mr. William slowly unbuttoned his shirt. James gasped when he saw the large, deep scars on Mr. William's chest and stomach. "This is what being rich has cost me," Mr. William said quietly. 10 years ago, some men attacked me because they wanted my money. I've been living in pain ever since." James stared at the scars, his heart heavy. He had never thought rich people could have problems. "Sometimes, I wish I could be poor and healthy," Mr. William said. "You see me driving nice cars and wearing nice clothes, but you don't see my pain. Never wish to be someone else. You don't know what they're going through." James was silent for a long time. Then, he pulled out the only money. He had a 1,000 naira note and handed it to Mr. William. "Use this to buy medicine," he said softly. Mr. William smiled, but he didn't take the money. "You have a good heart, young man," he said. "Go and use the 15,000 I gave you to start something small. Be grateful for your life and work hard. That's how to grow." James nodded. As Mr. William's car drove away, James no longer envied him. He realized that everyone, whether rich or poor, had their struggles. The moral lesson of the story is don't wish to be someone else when you don't know his or her struggles. Everyone has their own battles, even if you can't see them. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel